want to dwell on one particular characteristic of the little horn. Go with me to Daniel chapter 7 and verse 25. Daniel chapter 7 and verse 25. It says here, speaking about the little horn, he shall speak pompous words against the Most High, shall persecute the saints of the Most High. Let's just stop there for a moment. The pompous words in Revelation are identified as blasphemies. And the Bible identifies blasphemies as when a man claims to be God or have the powers of God, and when a mere man claims to be able to forgive sins. Now, you know that the Roman Catholic papacy claims that they have the vicar of Christ on earth, one who has the authority of Jesus Christ, who is God. And it's a system that claims to have the power to forgive sins. Also, you've heard, we've studied this, about the Inquisition, the persecuting of those who were not in harmony with the church through the arm of the state. That's what this is talking about. He shall speak pompous words against the Most High, shall persecute the saints of the Most High. And then here's the characteristic I want to dwell on, and shall intend or shall think to change times and law. And then it tells us that he would attempt to do this for times, and the dividing of time, that is for 1,260 years. Now, in our last lecture, we studied the quotations from several theologians. These theologians of the Roman Catholic Church told us that the change of the Sabbath to Sunday was performed by the church. Some of them even say that the change was made by the Pope. It's not talking about a particular Pope. It's talking about a succession of popes, by the papacy, in other words. They unabashedly say so. They say that the day was changed by the Roman Catholic Church or by the papacy. Now somebody might say, well, Pastor, those are quotations from theologians. And even though theologians of the Catholic Church are important, what evidence do you have of higher ups in the Roman Church that say the same thing as these theologians? Well, perhaps the most respected person in the world until recently was Pope John Paul II. Highly respected all over the world for his moral views. On May 31, 1998, Pope John Paul II published an apostolic letter. An apostolic letter is a letter that he writes to the religious leaders of the church, giving them counsel. The name of this apostolic letter was Dies Domini, which means the Lord's Day. And what I'm going to share with you is many of the aspects that we find in this apostolic letter, Dies Domini. Now, allow me to make a note of clarification as we begin. And that is that what I'm going to share with you has nothing to do with John Paul II as a person. We're not going to get into personalities here. What I'm going to deal with is I am going to compare his views in his apostolic letter with what the Bible says. What we're going to do is we're going to discuss things theologically, and we're going to leave the personal aspect out of the question. So we're going to study his theological views in Dies Domini as compared with the Bible. And we're going to do it in question and answer form.